Hello everyone, I'm Farah and welcome to What the Food? It's all about real stories from real people in the food industry. Safety concerns are paramount in the food industry, especially with high demand for various food products from different countries. To ensure that all aspects of the food supply chain are protected, food companies need to comply with a range of regulations for consumers to make informed food choices. To know more about this role, today I'll be accompanying someone in Jakarta who's responsible to ensure all food products follow their regulatory standards. Want to know who and what are we doing today? Let's go find out.
Hi, I'm Gita. I work as a regulatory personnel under the Scientific and Regulatory Affairs Division in GPO International. I'm responsible to ensure all food products have undergone rigorous regulatory checking and compliance on its path from production site to your shelf.
So I understand that your job requires you to deal with a lot of documentations, right?
Yes, correct.
So I would like to know how is a typical daily task looks like to you?
Okay, I usually start my day by reviewing the latest food regulation and policies, and then I have to liaise with customers, suppliers, as well as the authorities whenever we have any regulatory issue. And also I have to prepare for the product registration dossier.
So Gita, the food product development is a continuous process because the high demand from consumers, right? So how does the food regulatory play its role here?
In food industry, the stringent regulation is vital in enhance the quality and safety of the food product. Selective ingredients, controlled food production process, as well as the compliance of the local regulation as well as the international standard are the elements that are brought together to ensure the safety and the quality of those products are in place or controlled.
So when you talk about international standards rule, are there like countries that don't follow these international standards?
There is an international standard called Codex Alimentarius. It is a compilation of the regulation that has been published by the Joint Commission between the World Health Organization and the Food and Agriculture Organization. Most of countries has been adapting this codex into their own regulation.
Okay, Gita, can you walk me through the process of regulating a food product?
Okay, when we have a new product to be created, our food technologists will conduct a research and development, and then they will finalize the formulation and come up with a document called technical data sheet.
I see.
The technical data sheet is a document that will provide us the information of ingredient list, storage information, shelf-life information, and other important information that might be useful for the product registration.
I see.
Once I receive the document, I can proceed with the next step, which is like liaising with the authorities, the relevant authorities, and then to proceed with product registration.
Gita, is product labeling part of your regulatory compliance checking?
Yes, that is one of the points that we check for regulatory compliance checking. Let's take this product as example.
Wow, Foodcraft whole more.
How do you think we come up this information such as ingredient list, expiry date, and the nutrition information?
I think it's from the technical data sheet.
Yes, correct. You really paid attention.
Yeah, I really did, right?
Yes.
Okay, Gita, I want to know, since we are at this, what is the difference between the best before and also the expiry date of the product? And I'm sure a lot of you are confused as well. So Gita, can you explain what's the difference?
Okay, so expiry date used by, consumed by is actually the last day that the product is still considered as safe to be consumed.
Okay.
The best before date is the date that the product is still considered as safe to be consumed, but quality of the product might have deteriorated.
Okay, about another thing. Do you have any say about the product name?
Okay, for the product name, please bear in mind that all the product must have a name that is accurately describe the product. I usually work together with marketing department to come up with a name that is accurately describing this product and also comply with the regulation.
I see. So how does the authority play its role here?
For the product is being manufactured, imported, and distributed. I engage actively with the government agencies, trade association, and also halal association to ensure that our product is compliant with the current regulation.
So Gita, I'm sure different products from different countries have different laws and regulations. How do you deal with all these differences?
It sounds complicated, right?
Yes, very complicated.
Food is governed by the complexity of law and regulation. I have to keep myself updated with the current and the latest regulation, and I also have to make sure that DPO aware of the impending changes.
True. Gita, what is the favorite part of your job?
Well, being able to use my expertise to allow my teams to bring up the work that they have been building so hard from scratch, from just ideation until the product is ready and being displayed on the shelf, makes me having like a great satisfaction.
So this is like you're a mom, you're watching your baby growing up. Must be a very proud moment for you.
Of course.
Providing appropriate and adequate food information and nutrition to the public is a responsibility, and Gita carries that responsibility to ensure consumers are getting the right information and can make wiser choice when buying food products. Worry not, because this role will ensure all the foods you eat are aligned with various regulations and in compliance with local regulations, which indirectly will help to protect consumers from health hazard and also food fraud. So all the foods you eat are safe to consume. If you want to know more about real stories from real people in the food industry, stay tuned for the next episode of What the Food? Bye!